Did you remember people's names?
Yeah, I think some people's names, but only the very ones that have with me a long time. I had a very difficult time recalling even my nieces and nephews, except for the oldest niece I could remember better, but even sometimes not. And like brothers and sister and my wife and parents and, you know, close family, relatives I could remember that I knew from when I was young. But the more recent the memory, the less I remembered. And I learned some on my own. I figured out ways to try to think of their names, but it was typically with a set of a rhyme. So put everybody's name together, or in my prayer at night, I'd have to think through it. If I'd see one of my people I didn't remember their name, if it was somebody in my prayer, I'd have to say all the names in the prayer till I got their name and picture and match the name to the person.
Do you feel like it's one of the memory problems you had is that it's like somebody just took away the whole index, or if you were a Macintosh, you what they call the finder, the way in which to figure out where the memories are stored in your brain?
Oh yes, I believe, you know, probably a worse way to say it would be like if, you know, you scramble an egg, you mix it all, of course your brain. But if you think about what happens when your brain is so badly injured, you know, with that huge impact, and brain cells are both killed and they're ripped apart and die, and connections are torn, which kill brain cells, but also if the brain cells even would live, you wouldn't have the connection. So now you have to find the routes in your brain that hopefully are available and you can develop quickly enough so you can use them.
You're an engineer?
Yes.
Can you think of an analogy in the engineering world to what you're describing?
Well, if I'm not an electrical engineer, but if you had an electrical, well, an easy thing to think of, say you dropped your computer from 10 foot up and it shocked it so badly, that would affect the memory in the computer, the RAM in it, and probably the ROM as well, and probably even the IC would be damaged as well. So how is it going to work when you next log in to use your computer? First of all, it may not work at all, which is the very unfortunate thing for so many who don't even live, but also it may work just a tiny bit, and it may send you out things that don't even make sense. And so this is similar to what a person of a brain injury, or myself as well, had experienced. And it very, very analogous to that because of the shock and all.